Hey guys, Alex. About to go over another clutch update video. This is our clutch 7 of the year, and the pairing was just a pastel. That was the Dame to a pastel enchi lesser clown. So we had 10 good eggs and 10 healthy babies that came out of this clutch. So I just want to go through a few of the clutch mates on this one. So I'll go over. I'll start off with a couple of these too, just to kind of go over what they are. Okay, so we did have 10 eggs on this one, and the Dame was a pastel, the male was a pastel enchi lesser clown, so everything's gonna be 100% het for a clown, so that's good to know, you know, going right into the clutch and everything. So right here, I believe we just have two pastels right here. So we're just starting off just with single gene pastels, and they are 100% het for clown. They turn out nice. I haven't sexed these ones yet. There's a couple a little bit smaller ones in here, so they're a little bit harder to sex when they're a little bit smaller babies. So in that case, I tend to wait till they had a few meals. Once they get a little bit more size to them, then I'll go ahead and sex them. Put these in a separate one just so I can keep track. So those were just pastels then. Keep them separate just so I can go through, because there's quite a few babies in this clutch. Alright, then we'll go with this one. This one's a little feisty. So this one I believe to be lesser and enchi. I thought it was pastel at first, but due to how the side pattern is, it's kind of reduced. As you can see with the alien heads, that's what's giving the nice golden color from the enchi part. And then the rest of it, the rest of it being from the lesser. So this is lesser enchi, and he tagged me a few times, but that's good to know. It means he's ready to eat, or she. So I'm gonna separate all these clutch mates and probably give them a meal probably this weekend. So that was our third one that came out of there. All right, should we go over next? Over these two next. These are somewhat similar. So this right here, I believe to be super pastel due to how white the head is. It's very frosted. I hatched out a super pastel that was just a straight up super pastel last season. It looked very similar to that. So I believe that's just super pastel. Maybe enchi as well. I don't think so. I think it's just the super pastel. I mean, the alien heads are pretty splattered together. Almost like leopards in there, but there's no leopard to this pairing. So that might be just super pastel. This one, it's a lesser combo. It's a lesser pastel. Possible enchi too. Just because I hatched out some lesser pastels already, and they weren't as bright as golden as these lessers are in this pairing. So possibly enchi too, just because of how golden the alien heads and everything else is in this combo. So that was a nice one. Coming down the last couple of them. We'll go through these two next. Yeah. So I believe this is similar to that last one I just showed you. This is another lesser combo. I think it's lesser and enchi. I don't think this one's pastel due to the head is really not that white at all. But it's got that really nice golden look to it. I really like how the enchi and lesser react to each other, because this is definitely not a regular enchi. So it's a pretty cool combo right there. Just seeing that gold across its sides and the belly. Another nice baby. That one's still tagging me. All right, so this right here is just a super pastel, possibly enchi too. I know it's definitely super pastel though. Might just be super pastel. Getting a closer look to it. It's got really nice coloring along its whole body though. Might also be the het clown influence in there too. But just looking at it, looks like just super pastel. Possible enchi on this one as well. A lot of these combos, when you start adding a lot of incomplete dominance with each other and everything, it's a lot easier to identify them when they get a little bit aged to them, especially after a couple of meals too. When you can see them get a little bit bigger, some things just pop out a little bit more than what would pop out as a hatchling. So here's another lesser combo. This one, you kind of see a little difference between those other couple of lessers. This one's got like a white head, pure white head. So that's definitely the pastel in there, that influence in there. It's not as golden as those other ones that I was talking about, those other combos. Grab one of them, try to do a side-by-side comparison. Of course, I'm gonna get the one that's gonna bite me. So you could see, yeah, I know, you're gonna bite me. Okay, so you can definitely see the difference between these two. So this one's got the white head to it with the pastel. It's lesser in both of them. This one's clear as day, enchi though. As you can see, it doesn't have the white head, and the alien heads are a little bit more intact on this one. As to this one, they're all splattered, all like mashed together. The holes, the keyholes in the alien heads, they're missing. This one might be enchi too, because it's missing a few in there. Might be a low-cal enchi, and that's why the difference between the two. But this one's definitely enchi with that as well. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have a big clutch so you can see all the different genes you can hit, and it's nice to be able to see what you can kind of compare to the other clutch mates, what the difference is in both, you know, maybe one or two or several different other offspring. So you can kind of be like, okay, well, this is our basis. We've got a good basis on knowing what these particular genes would look like in that combo, and you know, you can kind of see off the offspring what you kind of have in there. It's a lot easier to identify. It's really hard when you only have a few eggs in the clutch. But yeah, here are the last two of the clutch. So these are both super pastel combos. They're both lessers and super pastels. I believe when I was looking at these before, I think one of them I believe was enchi and the other one wasn't. Yeah, I believe this one was the enchi one. As you can see, how the alien heads are pretty splattered, going all down the sides of it. So this one might be a holdback, depending on if it's a female or a male. And then this one, the alien heads are pretty intact still, so I believe this one's just a super pastel lesser. I don't think the enchi's in there at all. But I really like how that super pastel really combines with the lesser. It makes the whole snake look very frosted. So yeah, very nice. Glad to finally be able to share this update video with you guys. But yeah, so yeah, this is our clutch 7 of the year. A very good season so far. We did have some problems with our incubator, unfortunately, because we have 3 more clutches that are in the incubator right now of the year. One of them, I believe, we completely lost, and we lost half of another one due to some complications in the incubator. So I'm going to be skipping. We have clutch 9, 10, and 11 right now in the incubator. Clutch 11, unfortunately, I believe the whole clutch is gone due to incubator issues, and then clutch 10, half of it we've lost, unfortunately. But I'll have a couple more egg cutting videos at least, and then I still believe we have a few more females that are going to lay for this year. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hope you guys enjoyed, learning seeing some of the side-by-side, just different combos. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Give the video a thumbs up and everything, and have a great day.